running late. So I'm looking a bit frazzled. My eyes are darting everywhere trying to work things out. Running a little bit late, but I made it, organising dinner and all that sort of stuff. I hope you're having a beautiful evening wherever you are. Gosh, let me get my cards there. Looking forward to doing our read tonight. Can't wait. Hello, Carolyn. Good to see you. Hello, Emma. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. Just wait for some people to jump on Facebook. Oh, my back hurts, hey? Oh, no. Am I still here? I'm still here. Oh, that's good. Thought it dropped out, hey? That would have been annoying. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Tina. Hi, everyone. Oh, hello. It's so good to see everyone. I'm so thrilled you're here. Hi, Jason. Louise, hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kate. So, hooray, I made it, hey? So my friend Katie, who I'm going to be collaborating, and colleague who I'm going to be collaborating with soon, is, yes, I'm back on. Jason, I've been a bit sporadic sort of on these, but oh God, I haven't had dinner in my teeth. Just had that feeling then. Sorry, picking my teeth. Katie's normally on at 6:30, but she's having a bit of a break for a few weeks. So I'm going to take over her spot for a little while. I'll try and be on time. I wasn't on time. It was 7 o'clock tonight. It's just a bit hard with kids and stuff, but I made it. Hi, Miranda. It's so good to see you as well. So I'm thrilled to see everyone here. So glad you've made it. Cards flying all over the place already. Spirit sending us messages. Oh, open to receive, everyone. See that? Open to receive. Open to receive. So, okay, well, a little bit of housekeeping for everyone. On the top of this live, and I'll put a link in here, I have got my solar return charts. So let me explain what a solar return chart is. So those of you who know astrology, usually what happens when you have an astrology chart done, you'll have your natal chart done. And your natal chart is kind of like it's like your soul's blueprint for this lifetime. But your solar return chart really, it shows us how it reveals to us how you are evolving your natal chart. So it's like the progression, how you're progressing in this lifetime. And it reveals the themes. It's predictive astrology. So it reveals themes and issues and events that are likely to occur. And it's very accurate. The solar return charts are incredibly accurate. I can't, it's like mind-blowing stuff. My clients all keep coming back to me saying, I cannot believe that you were able to pick up that information in the solar return chart. So they've come back to me, 6 months in and saying, oh my God, all the stuff that you'd said in the solar return chart's happening. So I've opened up a discount for tonight. I'll probably let it run for 24 hours or 48 hours. I don't know, maybe 24 hours. I'm not sure. But I've opened up a discount for tonight. You need to know your birth time, okay? It's really important. If you don't know your birth time, but you sort of know, you kind of have got a pretty much an idea, but you don't know exactly, we can sit and work with that. That's fine. But if you've got absolutely no idea, do not sign up, because I need as close to your birth time to be able to do this. So I'm going to put the link in here now. They're normally $180, but tonight I'm going to do them for $130. So there's the link to book it in if you would like to do your solar return chart. Yeah, they're really accurate. I love doing them. I joke around. I always, when I talk about the solar return charts, the first time I did my solar return chart, I kind of opened up. I was all really excited, ready to look, and then I saw all this stuff and I thought, I'm just going to close the lid on my computer right now. I'm not sure I wanted to see that. But yeah, it's been really accurate. When I look back over the year so far, what has unfolded, it has absolutely been super accurate. And yeah, love doing them. So there's a link there. If you'd like to book in, go for it. Instagram, you're going to have to DM me for your solar return chart. I will, I've got the link and I'll have to privately message you with the link, because you won't get the discount on my website. I'll have to give you the link. So yeah, hello. So how this works, everyone. So, okay, so that's the little bit of housekeeping that I'm doing. Now, how this works is tonight, for some reason, it just doesn't seem to be many people on tonight. That's weird. It's usually a whole lot more people on. I wonder what's going on. I wonder what's happening. It's unusual. Anyway, and nonetheless, we'll continue to forge forward. I'm thinking about Facebook. There's usually at least 40 people, so it's just a bit bizarre that the numbers have dropped off. But it's no problem. Okay, so how this works is tonight I'm going to do, hi Tracy, hello, hi Renee, hi everyone. Tonight I'm going to do a 3-card reading. So this, is it a public holiday? Oh, everybody's drinking, hey? Everybody's having a few drinks tonight, something like that. So how this works, I'm going to do, I'm going to do a 3-card reading. So this reading will be for the collective, your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand up to do the collective read for us tonight. And just adjusting that. Yeah, I've put my hand up to do the collective read for us tonight. So I'll pick 3 cards and I'll read those cards. So if anything resonates for you, take it. It's for you. And then after I've done the collective read, I'm then going to do some 1-card readings. So I'll, pick whoever I feel drawn to do the readings. Hi, Caroline. Good to see you. Hi, Tanya. Lovely to see everyone. Hello, Beck. Hello, everyone on Instagram. Thrilled you're here. If you're feeling generous, a share would be amazing. If you feel like sharing this live, that would be fabulous. Otherwise, thanks for popping on. And yeah, let's pick the cards, hey, for tonight. Let's see what cards we've got for tonight's energy report for May 1st. Pinch the punch. Is that how it goes? Pinch the punch to the first day of the month. Do you remember doing that when you were a kid? It used to really annoy me. All right, 3 cards. Now, those of you who know me, nothing much has changed. I'm still hoping there's still that energy of me going, is it going to be a love card? Are we going to have some love reads? Are we going to have some love reads? Oh, hoping, always hoping. I don't know what we're going to get because I picked them spontaneously. Okay, first card for tonight. What have we got? Oh, this is a great card. I do a lot of sound effects, everyone. You know it's a good sign if I go, oh, that's exciting. Good card. Okay, so we've got the World card. Now, in the Mythic Tarot, the World card, in the trumps, it's the last card of the trumps of the Major Arcana. And the World card is like, it's like what we might call the pearl of wisdom that you've gained from all the hard work that you've done, of what you've achieved. Lessons have been learned. This is you in preparation for a new chapter. So the first message for this week really is about preparing for this new chapter. It's time for you to find some balance between your masculine and feminine, or integrating the anima, which is the feminine, and the masculine, which is the animus, the integration of the two, and finding that beautiful balance. This card does represent that there is a new chapter emerging. So it might be a new chapter in your job, it might be a new chapter in your business, it could be a new chapter in your relationship, or the potential for starting again for another relationship. It could be a new chapter in regards to your career. It could be a new chapter in terms of study. It could be a new home. This is you in preparation for rebirth, in preparation for a brand new beginning. And it's such a great card. Absolutely. Miranda just said such an amazing card to begin the weekly forecast. Agreed. It's a fabulous card, hey? So when this card comes up in a reading, we're reminded that we have lessons have been learned, and you're unlikely to make those same mistakes again. This is the card of evolution. It's the card of having evolved, having grown, having some sense of self-realization or self-actualization. This is the card of becoming more conscious, more awake, more aware. But it is a bit fleeting, right? Because you're on the precipice of rebirth, meaning that you're going to be reborn and you're going to come back as the Fool again at the beginning of a new chapter, to develop, going on a new journey, to learn some new lessons. So it's a beautiful card. It does suggest that you can relax and trust and know know that you won't make the same mistakes again, that lessons have been learned, and you can add that wisdom, that pearl of wisdom, onto your necklace of insight and self-realization. The next card that we've got for tonight is the Death card. Interesting card to come up with after that card. I'm scared to pull the other card over now. So, okay. So the Death card, you know, it often I see this a lot, right? In when people are doing readings, they want to bypass the growth, the spiritual growth part of this card. So most people say, oh, endings but new beginnings. And they want to skip the most important part of this card, which is really about working and feeling into and letting go and letting things be and being with grief. The grief is the emotion that we experience when we're ending something. And of course, you know, this card represents the, you know, the endings of one cycle and the beginnings of the new. You're in that transition. But it's going to require you to shut the door on something that may be preventing you from moving forward, from starting this new chapter. And it usually doesn't happen without some grief. The grief is the emotion, and loss. Loss is the thing that you have to let go of, the person, the job, the career, the house, the location, whatever it is. This is really about letting things be, letting go, and accepting that if you want this new chapter, it's one life for another. So we might even think of this card as being, if you want personal growth, then it's going to require you to drop identities that no longer serve you as well. And so it will require you to face death and transformation. So when this card comes up, it is really about the transformational energy of death and what happens when we go into the underworld. We're faced with these darker aspects of ourselves. We have to look at how and where we may have contributed to the situations that we find ourselves in. And sometimes this card will more often than not, will be about the endings of relationships that no longer serve us. So there's some sadness around this card for sure. And I guess, the next thing I need to say about this card is that grief is not a pathology. And it's a normal process of life, a normal experience that we all have. And we have to learn to reconcile that we can't escape this rite of passage. That is a rite of passage that we all must go through. And there are things in life that reach their finalities. Death is all part of the lived experience. We come from a long line of dead people. So we're going to face death, whether it be a metaphoric death or whether it be a death of a loved one as well. So it's a pretty heavy card, right? And there is definitely a connection to spirit with this card. So for some of you, you'll be hearing that knock on the door from loved ones from the other side, a reminder that they're still there. And maybe we can think of this conversation with our loved ones from the other side as the goodbye to one form and hello to the new form. And you're learning to renegotiate the relationship now with your loved one who has passed over on the other side. It's a new relationship, a new way of relating. And we have to learn to relocate those people in our lives in a new way, or in our heart in a new way. So there's a lot of negotiating with this card as well. And yeah, it's definitely, it does suggest that there are things that need to be let go of. There is a reconciling that death is a normal, natural part of life, and that we're in. If we want this new beginning, if we want this new chapter, then we have to let go of what no longer serves us. Okay. The next card that we've got for tonight is just so you know, everyone. Just so you know, every time I hop on every week, I'm hoping for love cards. We've still got no love cards this week. It's really pissing me off, but I'm just saying it. No love cards again. Okay, so the next card that I've got for us this week is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, okay, let's talk about the wands. The wands represent the gathering of the resources, gathering your resources, getting your tools together, getting the help that you need, getting the supports that you need, that you haven't missed out. You haven't missed out on anything. For some of you, you might be afraid to let go and start this new chapter, thinking that maybe the grass isn't greener on the other side. Maybe I'm not going to get maybe I've missed the boat. You haven't missed the boat. The boat is there. It's waiting for you. So for some of you, it might be, starting a new career, letting go of one job to open to a new job. Maybe it's about letting go of one relationship to be open to the possibility of having another relationship that's going to be more sustainable and more in alignment for who you are. Maybe this can be about, starting a new and letting go of a career and actually starting a new career, a new way of making money. Maybe it be going into university. This card really is about gathering all of those resources, going and doing the research that you need to get you ready for this next leg of the journey, for this next chapter. So it might be, exploring the new courses. It might be getting the CV ready and writing, getting the cover letter sorted and all that sort of stuff. It could be about looking for the new home and preparing for the house move. For some of you, it could be about getting set up for this new business idea that you've got and getting everything ready for that, prepared for that. For some of you, it could actually be about organising the therapist and the healer, somebody who can help you move through this grief and loss. So it's a beautiful card, and it does suggest there's a celebratory element to this card. It does suggest that you've come pretty far in life, and not to give yourself too much grief around what's been happening in terms of the change and the transformation that was necessary for you to grow. You haven't missed out on anything. In fact, when this card comes up, it does suggest that you've got a lot of people and support around you, and open to that support and allow yourself to be held by the people around you so that you can confidently step on board this next leg of the journey. The journey's not over yet. Just because this card has come up, it doesn't mean the journey has ended. It just means there's a situation, a person, a relationship, a job, a career. Something has to come to an end. It's no longer serving you. Maybe it's a pattern of behavior, but there's a new chapter there's a new chapter waiting to unfold, and you haven't missed the boat. Okay, that you haven't missed the boat. All right, so that's tonight's message. Brand new cycle. You are starting a new chapter. This is you preparing for your rebirth. Yes, you do have to let go of what no longer serves you. It's one life for another. Yes, it will be about receiving insights from loved ones as well from the other side, and open to the messages. And of course, you haven't missed the boat. The boat is waiting. It's waiting there for you. And be open to receive help, to receive support. That this is the beginnings of the next leg of the journey. Maybe not necessarily, let's just call it the next leg of the journey. And it is exciting. The wands are really exciting. It really is about your destiny and your soul purpose, led by the creative spirit, led by where you feel inspired, where the inspiration is guiding you. Okay, that's tonight's message. All right, let me do some one-card readings, hey? I'll do some one-card readings tonight. Oh, thanks, Diane. I appreciate that. Lovely to see you tonight. Feeling a bit tired tonight, everyone, which is, I sort of so when I put the post out, I thought, I'm really tired. So I'll be on time tonight, so I'll try and be quick, hey, so I get as many in, because I will have to finish on time tonight because I feel a bit tired, a bit sleepy. I had a really busy weekend. It was my friend's birthday. It was the Festival of Karen. The Festival of Karen. We had a good time. We went out every night. Well, I was out every night of the weekend, which is unusual for me. And, used to be able to do that in my 20s. Can't handle it now in my late 40s. It's hard work. I feel tired. Anyway, okay, let me pick some cards. So I'm going to read a card for hi, Jenny. Lovely to meet you. Yes, I'd love to pick a card for you. Yes, I'm living my life, Tina. That's right. Bit of tiredness. Never hurt anyone. Just have to have an early night tonight. That's all that is. Make sure I get myself into bed. And I've been watching, just very quickly, on ABC, on ABC iView in Australia. I've been watching Better Date Than Never with people on the spectrum. going on their first dates. It's beautiful. I'm going to watch that again tonight. I'm going to watch that in bed. It's so lovely and cute and funny. It's so cute. It's a bit like Love on the Spectrum. It's very similar, but yeah, it's really good. It's really good. There's people that are neurodivergent on there, and it's interesting. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. Okay, let me read for Jenny. So good to see everyone on Instagram. Okay, Jenny, so the cards I've got for you tonight is about moving forward. You cannot look back in the past. The card I got was the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is really about forging forward, not looking back at the past, making a decision about what you need to do so that you can move forward with clear direction. You will get what you want. You will get what you want. A decision has either been made or you're about to make a decision. Whatever that decision is, don't look back, because you will get what you want. Okay, that's your message. Now I'll read for somebody on Instagram. Yes, Beck Bambora. I probably pronounced that incorrectly, but you'll forgive me. Yes, I'd love to read for you. And then I will read for I'm going to pronounce your name incorrectly. Manawa. I hope that's pronounced correctly. I'm going to read for you after I've read for Beck. Hi, Beck. Yes, let me read for you. Let me pick a card for you. Let's see what the cards have to say for Beck. Have you got a question, Beck? Or you just want me to pick a card? Be quick. Jump in. Quick answer. Oh, thanks for following me. The new person that's just followed me. Hi. On Instagram. Beck, have you got a question, or am I just picking a card? I'm just going to pick a card for you. Or a couple of cards. Beck. Here we go. Beck. Oh, Beck. Okay. So Beck's got the Page of Swords. This tells me that change is in the air and that you are in the process of developing something new. When this card comes up, I would suggest keeping your ideas to yourself. It is the card of gossip, but it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It just means that sometimes people's opinions are based on their own fears, and then they project their own fears, and then it just ends up being like just negative response. So from my perspective, this card really is about just being careful what you say to people. Just keep your cards close to your chest. It does suggest that things are about to change and your values are changing. This tells me that there's a shift happening in your life, and there's an idea that you have, and I feel like you need to just keep that close to your chest. Now, this card also suggests that you are a healer of some sort, that you have healing capacity to do healing work, and this is about working with groups of people, not just working on your own, working with groups of people. If you're not already doing that, this is your nudge to do that. If you're already doing that, this is your confirmation to forge forward with that, and really to own your skills in healing. This does suggest to me that potentially this is about working at the grassroots and not feeling like you're not doing anything because you're at the grassroots or because you're on the front line. Sometimes, this is the card she's got, sometimes we do have to start at the grassroots, and the frontline workers, that practical lived experience gives you wisdoms as a leader, and I think it's really important to do that frontline work. There is one grain of wheat there in this card, and it does suggest money. Money's coming in. Money will come in, but it's not in its full capacity yet. But I think if you're not already working within groups or working in groups, this is your nudge to do that. Okay, next person I'm going to read for. That's right, Manawa. I think I've pronounced your name. Oh, is that correct? I did pronounce it correctly. Oh, that's good. All right, so let's pick some cards for you. I'll come back to you, CJ King. I'm interested too about that question as well. See what the cards have to say. All right, I've got my board here tonight too, everyone. Got the Ouija board. My Ouija board's here. It's exciting. You're welcome back. All right, let's see. What have I got? I'm thinking of Beck. Oh, got to get that out of my mind. I get Beck out of my mind. Manawa. Okay, well, this does suggest that there's some kind of expansion for you, potentially maybe some money coming in, or like a job offer, or some more income, or an opportunity to make income, or an opportunity to make more income. And it might be that you have to upskill or develop a new skill of some sort. And sometimes this card will come up when you've sort of got to juggle your finances to make this happen. My feeling is that you need to make a little bit of an investment so you can make this, so you can make some more money. I do feel that there's some kind of like advancement for you, or some kind of financial advancement for you, but it won't happen without you juggling some of your resources around to make that happen. Okay, that's your message. All right, next person I'm going to read for. Where is he? Where's this, or is it a she? There was a person, CJ King. Hello, hi CJ. I think it's a she. Hi, hello. Will I stay living in New Zealand, or will I move to Europe? And then I'll come to somebody on Instagram, and I'll read for somebody on Instagram. I might read for Jody. Stick around, Jody. CJ and everybody else, stick around on Instagram. I'm going to be here for a little while. Okay, I'm trying to be quick. No messing around. Try to be quick here. Will I stay living in New Zealand, or will I move to Europe? All right. Don't forget, everyone, I've got my offer at the moment for the solar return charts, which is predictive astrology. Very, very accurate. I'll predict your year ahead based on the solar return, which is basically your sun coming back to the point of your birthday. You don't have to do these charts on your birthday. You can do them at any point during the year. I just need to work out when was your last, where were you on your last birthday, or where will you be on your up and coming birthday? And then I'll make a decision about which solar return chart we'll look at. We'll either look at the one for your last birthday, or the one for the up and coming birthday. Doesn't matter. So you can do it at any point. And these charts are super accurate, super accurate. I'll be able to predict themes, events, where your growth zones are, where the money is going to come in, where it might not come in, relationship stuff. The charts are really accurate. So if you'd like a solar return chart, link is there, but you've got to know your birth time. It's really important, or very close to, and I can work it out. Okay, CJ, this is for you. Will I stay living in New Zealand, or will I move to Europe? So the birth chart, the solar return charts are discounted tonight. So only tonight, for the next 24 hours, I've discounted it from 180 to 130. CJ, 1, 2. CJ, okay, this is going to Europe. This is moving across waters. This is definitely moving across waters. For sure, 100%. Whether or not you stay there is another thing. You're definitely going on a trip. You're definitely going across water. Definitely going on some kind of holiday. So it might be that, you go there just to try it out and see if it's a good fit. And definitely there's a longing. There's a longing for you to leave. I think there's a longing there. There's someone there, or there's a heart connection, a heart connected longing there. You're longing for something that's over there, that's in Europe. This is a yes. This is you going. Yes, it is. That's you going. That's your message. Of all the 78 cards of the Mythic Tarot, I picked the travel card. Can't make that shit up, can you? Yes. Amazing. Blow my own mind sometimes. Yeah. Okay. So I am reading for Jody. Hi, Jody. Yes. And then I shall read for, then I'll read for Emma. For Emma after I've done Instagram. So Jody, this is for you. Thanks for being online, Instagram. I appreciate your presence here tonight. If you feel like a friend could benefit from tonight's read, tag them in. That would be nice. If you could tag a few people, it would be wonderful. No pressure though. And of course, same with on Facebook. If you feel generous and you want to share, that would be lovely too. We come on here for free. In fact, we pay for this time slot. So we do it for free. I pay money to be here to read for you. So, if you feel like sharing, that would be wonderful. All of us on Spirit Events Directory, we really do appreciate the shares. It's a lot of energy showing up. Nonetheless, we do it because we love it. I'm here because I love it. I would do it anyway. Even if you didn't share, I'd still show up anyway. Okay, so I'm reading for Jody. This is for you. Jody, okay, so I think there's a rejected, what's happened? My Instagram's just dropped out. I'm here, Jody, I'm still here. Instagram just dropped out for a minute. Okay, my feeling is there's a rejected self. There's a you that you're not fully owning. There's a you that you're not fully claiming. You're not allowing yourself to be in the truth, in your full expression, in your true expression. I feel, because we've got this card here, I feel there's a hidden healer there that you haven't fully owned, or that you're not fully owning up to, that you do actually feel drawn to the spiritual path. And if you are on the spiritual path, this is your nudge to step more fully into the healing arts. The healing arts, we think of it like an umbrella, the healing arts. There are many different aspects to it, but this guy tends to work with earth medicines. This is someone who's very grounded and maybe working with homeopathy, essential oils, working with foods. Food is medicine. This is somebody who's really grounded in their practice. It could be hands-on stuff, of course, massage, hands-on healing, or something along those lines. Healers can also be talking therapists, right? You don't just have to be hands-on. But yeah, this is you reclaiming this rejected self, this part of you that longs to be in connection with the healing arts, with the craft. I do feel you're rejecting your spirituality. You're not fully owning up to it, or not fully owning it. And probably because there's some fear around it, maybe because you were in trouble, or maybe your family aren't into it, or maybe you don't think you're going to be taken seriously, or you might be judged, or there's some fears around showing up and doing this sort of similar work to what I do. This is your nudge, because it's a rejected self, and I'm a mirror for that for you right now, that whatever I'm doing, you feel drawn to and you'd love to do it yourself. Now, if you're not already doing it, this is your nudge to get on board and start doing some training. If you are doing it, if you aren't already doing it, this is about making it visible, letting people know so that you can practice and do more healing arts, do more work. Okay, that's your message. All right, Emma. Hello, Emma. Hi. And I will definitely, yes, it's so good to see you, Tina. Lovely to see you. Great to see you. I met Tina on Instagram. Tina and I, we love Michael Hutchence. We connected through our lover boy online. We both have a fancy for him, and I think I was posting some astrological stuff on Michael Hutchence, and Tina messaged me saying, it's really interesting, and I won't go into details, but anyway, we had audience with the man. That's all I'll say. Yes, Tina just said, come on, MH, he's so hot. He's a legend. He really is. Here he's Water Girl, hey? Was it about Venus? Was it? Was that? Oh, I can't remember. I don't remember. It's been a while. I used to do a lot of like astrology stuff on Michael Hutchence, because, just learning about astrology, practicing. So I was using his chart, looking at his chart and learning my astro skills based on my passion for his holy hotness. Yeah, anyway. Okay, Emma. Oh, he is, Michelle, isn't he? He's just ridiculous. He's ridiculous. He's like, one of a kind. One of a kind. I was looking at Pearl Jam the other day. Who's the guy, the lead singer of Pearl Jam? I reckon he was trying to be an MH. He can't. He's not. He doesn't have it. He didn't have it. It was I sort of was getting the feel that he had kind of the MH feel to him, but no, not really. No, not even close. Not even close. All right. Emma. Oh, Emma. Okay. So I feel that this card really is about valuing your worth, valuing what you contribute, valuing what you come in with, valuing who you are, and not and just recognizing that you actually do have something amazing to offer, and you don't need anybody to you don't need to justify who you are and what you come in with and what you've got to offer in this relationship. I also feel with this card, it does require, if you want your relationship to be okay, it is going to require an investment. Hey, you're going to have to invest your energy into this relationship. I do feel, though, that the other card that I've got for you as well is the Three of Pentacles. I do feel that despite the relationship stuff, the message from Spirit is there's some kind of advancement around your work, that potentially either you're going to be offered an opportunity, or you've just finished some kind of certification, or you're about to finish some sort of certification, and this is your nudge to say, well done, you've done a good job, you're going to be recognized for this achievement. Now, if this hasn't already happened, this is coming soon, and so there'll be offer or more money or opportunities come from this. Okay, that is your message for tonight. Is it Eddie V? Yeah, I don't. What do you think of him, Tina? Tina's saying his name's Eddie Vidor. I don't know. No, I've never been into Pearl Jam. I sort of, but no, not really. Not really. Yeah. What do you think of him, Tina? What do you think of him? Do you think like in his younger days he was trying to be another Michael Hutchence? I got that vibe. Hey, I was watching him thinking, the hair, he had the hair going on. Good voice. He's got a good voice. Like, my opinion matters, right? He's okay. Yeah, he's got a great voice. I agree. But yeah, he doesn't have that. Michael Hutchence has that sex appeal, doesn't he? He has that thing, that charisma. He's really charismatic, and I think it, because he has that sensitivity as well. The beautiful poet, so sensitive and sensual, and all those. It's just so hot. Oh, he's just dripped in sex. Exactly. Totally. It's ridiculous. Yeah, he's not my. Yeah, Tina said he's not my cup. No, we're not talking about MH. We're talking about Pearl Jam guy. He's not my cup of tea either. No, me too. All right, who am I reading for? We got caught up with MH. Oh gosh. Yeah, you're very cautious of charismatic these days. Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, I don't know who I'm reading for anymore, because I've just got, taken by the god of rock. MH. Okay. Who's this? Melanie. Melanie said, I lost a close friend on Good Friday. Yes, I think it is too soon to connect on my board. I don't think this is the right location for this, Melanie. If you'd love to do some work around connecting in with your loved one, I think you're probably best off to private message me around that. And I'll hold space for both of us to connect in with your loved one, not just me doing the mediumship, you doing the mediumship as well. It might be a better fit. So no, I won't do that tonight. I don't think it's a respectful space to be doing this work on. And yeah, I'm getting a no. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this for Michelle Bates. Hi, Michelle. Do you see a holiday in December for myself and my son? Oh, let's see. Hey. Oh, Rita Key. I know I've pronounced that incorrectly as well. Rita. Is it Rita? Is that correct? I'm just going to call you Rita. I'm sure that's wrong. Can you tell me what your name is? Yes, I'd love to read for you, but I'll read for somebody on Facebook first. I'm getting a bit of energy back. I was really tired before, thinking, I've made a mistake going on. But I feel a bit energized now. I feel a bit okay. All good. Yeah, it's Rita. Okay, Rita. Yes, I'll definitely read for you after I've read for Michelle Bates. Do I see a holiday in December? Do you see a holiday in December for me and my son? Let's see what the cards have to say. Yes, I do. I think there's a win of some sort. I think that you do get some kind of Yes, I think it's going to require you to, step up and to save your pennies and all that sort of stuff. But this looks like a big yes to me. I feel that you might even get some help to get you there. You might even get some help and some, offer. People are going to offer to help you financially to get there. This is definitely a yes. This feels like a yes to me. So I'm gonna give the board a whiz tonight, hey, and just see what the big guy says. See what Whisper has to say about this. Whisper, is that a yes? Do you agree it's a yes? Yes. Oh, he's saying trust Marina. Yes, it's a yes. Okay, so that's your message. All right. Hi, Rita. Let's read for you. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. And then I shall read for... Yeah, Jim Morrison was pretty hot too. Natalie Seymour said, yeah, Jim Morrison was hot. The only problem with Jim Morrison was that, yeah, he was a poet as well. Yes, he was hot and a poet too. Yeah, Bon Jovi's not too bad, but I'm biased, hey. I'm still thinking that MH, he really is the best. He really, yeah. Jim Morrison was pretty special, for sure. Absolutely. But he was too fucked up. He was too drugged up, hey? Didn't make much sense. Yeah. Anyway, he was hot. He was definitely hot. Oh, you got that's good news. Dave said on Facebook, I got the government job I applied for. Oh, I missed it. I applied for, you said I would get. Oh, I'm so happy that happened for you. I'm so pleased for you. That's excellent, Dave. Thrilled for you. That's good news. I love getting confirmations. That's the interesting thing with this work. I often, sometimes I do have a lot of repeat clients, but I never, we do have the reading, they go away, and then I don't know what's happened after. Anyway, I got another message from another client, which I said that she'd come over to Australia. I'd been reading for her in Bali. I said, you're coming to Australia at some point. You're crossing waters. Anyway, I just got a message from her today saying, I'm coming to Perth. Can we have a coffee? I'm like, yes, of course. Wonderful. Yeah, anyway, Rita, this is for you. Oh, Rita, I think, when I was talking about this card today because I teach tarot therapy. Oh, good news, everyone. I've just trademarked my tarot therapy course. I now own the International Centre for Tarot Therapy, TM. It's trademarked. I am the first person in the world to teach tarot therapy. It's mine, all mine. Oh, I can't tell you how excited I am. I can't tell you how excited I am to have the TM on everything. It's brilliant. So happy. The International Centre for Tarot Therapy, TM, mine. The only person that's teaching tarot therapy in the world. That's me. Thrilled with that. I've worked hard to create that course. That course has been a labor of love, and it still needs more. It still needs more energy. Oh, thanks, Rita. I really appreciate that. Rita said thank you. Oh, thanks, Tina. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, it's so awesome. Thrilled, absolutely thrilled. Just work hard for, doing all of this stuff. And anyway, I'm going to read for Rita now. So this is Rita's card. So Rita, this does suggest that there has either been some conflict or you're about to face some conflict. It's not the most joyful card, really, is it? Look how bloody and gory it is. So this really is about having to have those difficult conversations or having had a difficult conversation. So it's either happened recently or you need to have that conversation, which will cause change, which will change some karma. This is about having to say the things that need to be said or end the relationships or create some kind of separation around the situation that is toxic. There's some toxicity around this. Sometimes I think of this card like lancing a boil or lancing an abscess, and you've got to let the toxins out to heal. So it's like ties have to be cut, conversations had to be had, separations need to be had. So it's either happened recently or it's something that needs to happen soon. It could be toxic friendships, if there's a toxicity that needs releasing. Okay, this is about you starting a new chapter. This is about you starting a new adventure, a new chapter, and you're really longing for that. This is about you holding the vision that you have for your future, for your creative life, for your art, for your life. Think of your art as your life as the living art. That this is the beginnings of a new adventure. This is opening up to new possibilities, a new chapter in your life, and you're on this precipice of change. You're being called to create the vision and use that as a dream board. So it could be, let's just say maybe if you're on Pinterest, create a dream board for the thing that you want to create. This tells me that this is about starting a new project or embarking on a new project. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm not going to try and make that up. I don't know. But it does, I feel like there's a new project there. There's something, a new creative project. I would be creating a board like on Pinterest or something like a dream board to have, create this vision for what you want for this new adventure. Okay, that's your message. Okay, and now I'm going to read for, who am I going to read for? Yes, Jocelyn said, do you mind asking your board if I'm traveling abroad to Mauritius this year, please, for my mum's big birthday? Okay, Whisper, is Jocelyn heading over to Mauritius? Okay, there's a bit of a message here, so just bear with me. First thing he's saying, it's really important. He's saying you have to go. He's saying stop worrying about the money. Okay? Is there anything else? No. That's your message. All right? Okay. Who am I going to read for now? Oh, you want to have Whisper. You're being exploited here. Are you okay with that? Yes, I got it. Yes. Okay. So someone else wants a board reading too. Let's see. Who's that? Natasha. Hi, Natasha. Can I have the board read, please, too? Will I find love? Will Natasha find love, Whisper? Yes, you will. Stop doubting your soul. Oh, stop doubting your soul contract. Oh, he's saying you'll see him soon. He's saying it's soon. It's not actually as far away as. Well, can you give us a time? Can you give us a time frame? It's within the next 5 to 6 months. Why don't I get messages like that? Just saying, okay? Just saying. Yeah. All right, so who else am I reading for? I will read for, yeah, that is exciting, isn't it? Yes. I'll read for, who am I going to read for now? How are we going for time? I'm going to read for, there's so many messages coming through, I don't know. Hi, Vanessa. Hello, are you still there? Have you disappeared? Okay, Trudy. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Trudy from Toowoomba, Queensland. Wondering if Jay is serious about us having a future. Starting to wonder if I should just jump online and just do spirit talk. I should do a spirit talk night, shouldn't I? Instead of just me and the big guy, me and Whisper, my mate Whisper, my special friend, my protector. Okay, Trudy. I'm wondering if Jay is serious about us having a future. Okay, let's see. I want to ask the cards. 1, 2. Okay, so I think what I'm seeing. So the first card that I've got for you. Well, I've got the guy. Here's the person. Here's Jay. Here's Jay. Okay, and Jay is, this is somebody who's probably very ambitious. That is very charismatic, very attractive because they're charismatic. This is somebody who's quite young at heart. That might even be, very spontaneous and innovative, someone who's a natural leader, and also, someone who's very fiery, that has a lot of energy and needs a lot of space to explore life. There's someone who's very spontaneous, loves the spontaneity of life. There's some lessons to be learned around this relationship, and I feel that it's going to call something big from both of you. Hey, it's like, if you want what you want, then a big decision needs to be made. Doing the actual thing very far. Yes, this is having to do the actual thing that is going to move the dial. I feel a big decision needs to be made, and whatever this decision is, it will then give you a direction. So, you're wondering if he's serious about it. I suspect that he's somewhat scared, but I think once the decision has been made, he won't look back. It'll be forward motion, okay? That is your message. How are we going for time? All right, I've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Yes, his fear is in the way. It won't be like that. He's going to have to move past his fears. Once he's done that, he'll be all in. He'll just be patient, hey? But the discussion has to be had, because things can't change doing what you've always done. It's not going to make things move forward. He's got to step into his power to move this forward. My feeling is that it will happen. Don't worry. Just going to be patient. On the other side of that fear is determination and the forward movement. Who's this? Hi, Tanya. I don't know what the question was, but you've said please. I'll pick a card for you for sure. Okay. Oh, were you casted in maths? Really? Oh, Dave, that's exciting. I want to see your picture. Are you a hottie? I love maths. I love it. You have to sit. I'm going to check out your profile, Dave. I want to see what you look like. Are you an older maths person? Will you be a younger maths person? I just love maths. Who loves maths? I love it. You were shortlisted. That's amazing. That's super cool, hey? I wouldn't like to be on maths, to be honest. I reckon I'd get really triggered and you'd see the worst of me. I reckon I'd get really triggered and I'd be like, I think they'd create this narrative around me about being neurotic, for sure. The neurotic one. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, you're 40. Oh, you're genuine and you're wanting love. Oh, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you, Dave? Everybody, Dave's single and he's genuine and he's wanting love. All the single ladies, where are you? You don't want fame, you just want love. Are you 40? Oh, we've got a 40-year-old hottie online, all the single ladies. Whereabouts are you? You're fit and handsome. Where are you, Dave? Where in the world are you? Whereabouts? What? We're all going to sit. We're setting up Dave now. Sorry, Tanya. We'll come back to you. This is all exciting. Whereabouts are you, Dave? Oh, I'll find you a husband. Oh, you're gay. Oh, that'd be right. Typical, isn't it, everyone? Not Dave every week I'm begging for love. Yeah. Oh, well, I hope it works for you, Dave. I really do. I do hope it works for you. I bet you're hot. I bet you're hot too. Yes, it is. Tina from the UK saying, is that a show? You know, married at first sight. Yeah, it's always Tina's. Yeah, it's always the way, the hot guys. The nice guys. Yeah, they probably will. I hope so. I hope they find you a good match, Dave. I hope they do. All right. I better Tanya's waiting for her read. I got really excited about maths. I thought we had a hot hetero guy on here. I was ready to match him up, and if it was in Perth, I was going to match myself up with him. Oh God. Yeah. Yes, big fingers crossed for you as well. Come back next week and I'll read for you next week, Dave. For sure. I've got to read for Tanya. Okay. Yeah. Because it's just typical. Anyway. You've got to be brazen these days, everyone. I've got to start being brazen about it. Yeah, everybody sends a friend request to Dave. Yeah, we're all going to refer. No, but they're not, because if he gets shortlisted for maths, then he's not going to be able. You'll have to go off. You'll have to go off social media, Dave. So we won't know what's going on anyway. Yeah, I'll see you next week, Dave. Come back next week, all right? Definitely read for you. Now I've got to read for Tanya. Tanya, I've got to pick your cards again because I was thinking about Dave. Got to pick Tanya's cards again. Yeah. Anyway. Tanya, I don't know what your question is. You've just said please. So we'll just see what the cards have to say for you. All right, Tanya. Okay, so this tells me that you have experienced some loss. You've been through some difficult times, and you may even felt like you lost everything. But, you know, the message with this card is that any turmoil that you've been through, you're coming to the end of it. I know you probably feel like there's some kind of block to having what you want, or you feel like you just can't have the kind of, you just can't have what you want. This is what it feels like. But this card, it does suggest that you are absolutely exhausted. And I feel you've been exhausted, even exhausted financially, feeling drained, hey? This card, I feel like with these two cards, the message really is that you've got to somehow get over, you've got to open your mind to what is possible, rather than focusing on the loss or focusing on what once was that didn't work. It's time to open your mind to the possibility of what's possible, creative thinking, that you are really just hitting. It's like when this card comes up, it's like you've got to it's mind over matter. You've got to start changing your mindset about your future, because you don't want to be creating any self-fulfilling prophecies. It's like with this card, sometimes we create our own limitations, through our own, limiting beliefs. And so this really is about changing your thoughts, and that will affect your future. Start, especially we've got a full moon coming up, hey, a full moon in Scorpio, and I can't remember, I think it's the 6th of May, 5th or 6th, I can't quite remember, I've got to have a look, but there'll be a full moon in Scorpio. It'll be a really intense moon, especially around Scorpios, around hidden secrets and the taboo, and in touch with the sexuality and spirit, and Yeah, it'll be an intense moon. And so I would start seeding now, hey, opening your mind to what's possible for your future. Start allowing yourself to see the possibilities rather than focusing on the losses that you experienced in the past. This really is about a mindset change for you. I know this card tells me that you feel exhausted, that there's an exhaustion there. But you really do have to start changing your mindset around things. If you want what you want, then you have to start believing it's possible for you, Tanya. Otherwise, you're going to create scenarios where all you're seeing is what you can't have. Okay? That is your message for tonight. All right, everyone. I've got to go because I've got a kid that I have to take care of. I'm sending you all the love. Don't forget, I've got my special solar return chart. $130 AUD, normally $180. Predictive tarot. It is scarily accurate. I kid you not. Super accurate. I love doing these solar return charts. They're the best. And yeah, if you'd like a solar return chart, the link is here. This deal will be open for 24 hours and then it's going to disappear. So I jump in on it. If you want to explore and get to and have a predictive astrology reading based on your unique natal chart, your unique blueprint, you can't get more accurate than that. You know, really accurate. They're fabulous. Sending you all the love, everyone. Have a great evening, and I'll see you all next week. Same time next week. All the love.